Hi guys, thanks for being here, thanks for joining me, and I really appreciate all of you guys who like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for that. Today we're going to be doing a video for the sign of Sagittarius. So this is going to be a forecast for the next 2 weeks or so, that's the time frame. Now the way I always do my readings is I always look at a person. Now Sagittarius, this is most likely you as a person, but it can be just another person who is tied to you somehow or part of your story or part of your energy field. Alright, so the first position here, and each of these are positions of the body, is going to be the position of the back. So the position of the back is what has kind of been happening or is lingering around this person. What's at their back? Let's see. Okay, so the first card is the Ace of Swords. Wow. Coupled with the Oracle card of the Crown here. So the Ace of Swords is holy crap, a clear-cut clarity. It is absolute clarity with regards to something we really want, we really value. It's kind of like the prize we seek. And I feel like we've gotten news about it. We've received news on this thing that we're really grasping for. Whether the crown here can be a title, like a promotion, right? Because it's like a crown, a king, it's a title. But it can also be just something that is valuable, a really, something that's just out of your reach as a prize that, you might have been striving for potentially quite some time. Okay, so the next position, and I'm going to go back and clarify all of these positions after I flip these over, okay? But before I do that, the next position is the position of the head. So this is what this person's actually actively thinking, their thoughts, strategies, front brain stuff. So I have here the Two of Wands. So this person really is thinking about making a choice. They're weighing their options, and my eye is really drawn to this person holding, I don't even know what that is, an orb or something. And that actually, I literally just realized that's what he's doing. He's weighing his options, right? And the orb is the weight, and then the two wands are the possible options. Whoa. And then here I have the card it's coupled with. So this is the Oracle card of the City. As you can see, it is the City. However, it's upside down. So this, it's like an option. This is what the option's about. The option's about the City upside down. The City upside down is it's kind of like nighttime. So this is either either a nighttime endeavor, and it could also be related to this crown that we're after here. News about, maybe this news has brought up the need for a decision. And this does have to do with something nighttime related. City upside down, it could have something to do with more taboo aspects of society. So so maybe it's drinking. I don't know. I'm going to have to clarify that, but there's a decision to be made in the night. Let's keep going. The position of the heart. What this person wants or what they're feeling. So I've got the Eight of Cups here. Wow. They're feeling like they want to leave. They're feeling like they... Oh, wait a second. It's coupled with the Oracle card of the Hammer upside down. Well, this is really interesting because the Hammer upside down is about... Or the Hammer is about repair. Upside down, it's almost something that's almost too broken. It's completely broken. It might even be beyond repair here, so we might want to leave the situation. And that's why the Hammer is upside down, showing up with the 8. And this person's walking away from the 8. But this is the position of the heart. This person hasn't done it yet. This is one of the decisions they're considering, okay? Looking back up here, this decision, the Two of Wands. So what they're kind of leaning towards right now, what's in their heart, is leaving, ditching a situation that is either broken or beyond repair. Let's keep going, because I'm going to clarify all these again. So the position of the hand is the next position. What this person is currently doing, what actions they're taking. The Four of Pentacles, coupled with the 2 upside down. Okay, so yeah, they're holding off on any permanent, on any substantial, well, the 2 upside down is they're sticking with what they have. And then they're not breaking their contract with what they have. They're not breaking with what they have, right? Because the 2 also is the number for a partnership. It's a one-on-one, but upside down, it's kind of we're holding off. And again, this is really ties to the 8 of Cups here, where we're thinking about ditching. So, but we're holding off on it. Their actions are they haven't ditched yet. They want to. They're holding off on breaking this contract or breaking this promise. Something to that effect. Let's keep going. The last position. Okay, and then I'm going to clarify all these. So the position of the foot is where this person's going in the short-term future, what their actions are going to lead them to. So I've got the Emperor upside down. Wah, wah. That is literally losing. Being kind of a loser. Coupled with the Oracle card of the Seed upside down. Holy crap. We're like going to lose out on a major opportunity. We're going to lose out on a seed here, something we could plant, something that could develop into something much bigger if we had only taken action when the time was appropriate. Oh my God, this person might be sitting on a decision for too long, and they might be missing their boat on it. Wow. It's like they have to, I think they have to give up something in order to go after. It's like this news that has to do with something they have to go after. I think they have to give up something. It's all involved with this decision. I think they have to give up the status quo in some form in order to go after this something, but they're sitting on it for so long, I feel like they're going to lose out. Okay, let's look at the very first position using Oracle cards. So, this is the news, this is the, just having clarity on this thing this prize that we've been trying to get. This is like kind of earthy, you know, we're talking about like a physical or at least tangible thing, even if it's a title, like something like very, very earthy here. Talking about the Ace of Swords and the Crown. Whoa. Alright, so I've got 2 cards flew out. The Knight and the Book upside down. On the bottom, the 4 upside down. Okay. This is kind of like, it's like an idea. It's like, oh my God, this isn't even, I don't think this is news. This is just an idea that we've had, or this person's had, that requires them to kind of like charge in, like this Knight, kind of like balls to the walls, like no plan, and that's really the decision here. I think there could be risk involved, or it's just like it might be like a hasty idea, hasty plan, but at the same time, this is right side up, so it seems like it could be a good plan. On the bottom, like I was saying, I have the 4, which is like 4 upside down is a lot like, that would be, you know, I've got the 4 over here too, but that would actually be breaking from this status quo. Okay, that would be the 4 upside down, which is tied to actually going after this crown. Remember that. So, yeah, it requires a definite break. It requires, I feel like it requires shaking things up in some way, going after this thing, this new idea this person's had. And they're like kind of on the fence about it. Alright, let's move on, because I want to look at this decision, because this is clear, but what is the city? So I'm going to ask about that specifically. Tell me about the city upside down, please. Tell me about the city upside down. That might have wanted to come out, but no. Tell me about the city upside down here. Okay. Alright, so, we have Venus and the 9. What the heck? So Venus, I'm kind of getting this might be like a decision. This could be like taking on a new job. Maybe this is a job offer for something that's a little taboo. Working at a bar, working at a strip club, you know, something to that effect. Definitely getting strip club here from Venus. The 9, though, let's see what else comes out. Yeah, wow, okay. Well, I'm getting strip club. Okay, this is weird. So, like I was saying, strip club. Well, look at this. Leo, wait, no, that's Leo, okay, being like center stage, being on stage, right? Honey, that's pretty much obvious, honey. And then the king, right? The dude who we're attracting with honey. Ooh, the 9 is actually a card for skill. So this is kind of like a skilled labor, even though you might not think of it that way. Maybe that's why it's upside down as opposed to right side up. This would be more like a college degree. Upside down, you know, they're saying this is more like its own form of skill. Yeah, but I feel like there's an offer here to just, and this person's really thinking about it because their current situation is in some way broken, remember? And that's what we're going to look at next, like this broken situation or this damaged situation we're like thinking about, we want to walk away from, actually. That is what we want to do. Tell me about the Eight of Cups here for this person. Tell me about the Eight of Cups here for this person, my Sagittarius person. Tell me about the Eight of Cups for my Sagittarius person. The cat. But the cat's upside down. The cat's normally cautious. Upside down, he's either too cautious, well actually he's always too cautious, but he's extremely, extremely cautious, or he is kind of like throwing caution to the wind here. I think that to walk away from the situation might be, in a sense, like really throwing caution to the wind. Like I was saying, it's a bit risky. And then looking at the bottom, it's like Leo. It would be a bit of like a scene to do it. It would cause a bit of a scene underneath that 7. So it would cause like a scene. It would cause. I think it would cause ramifications, right? The 7 actually is the karmic number. So it would cause ramifications to the people that we care about going after this thing that we want to go after. And I think it is risky, but it has to do with the people that we care about. It's like tied to it, why it's risky, like why we don't want to do it. But why this? Like what's damaged? Let's look at that. Why the hammer, please? Why the hammer? Why the hammer? Why the hammer here? Why the hammer? Why the hammer? Why is the hammer here? Okay. So I've got the staff. Oh, okay. Okay. This, again, is kind of harking back to the taboo part, how it's the city upside down. Again, I'm getting a stripper vibe, because the staff is like, it's kind of like a very phallic symbol, right? It is, it's like male, it's a penis. It could be a penis. That's one of the meanings for the staff, actually. So, answering my question, which was, what is this? What is the hammer here? This is also passion. So it's like leaving a situation because there's damage to sexual passion. There's damage to passion in general. And we're ready to throw caution to the wind. It's, you know, this could also just be a choice between kind of like sticking with a person and going out on the town. Like, this could be just a specific person for some of you, or for the person that, you know, you're tied to the person that we're talking about. All right, well, let's look at this person's actions, and then I'm going to get some advice. And definitely, if you know you couldn't figure out what was going on, hopefully the advice will help you. Tell me about this. Well, we're going to go here. So the 4 of Pentacles with the 2 upside down. Sticking with what we got, sticking with the status quo, not breaking any contracts. Oh, there we go. Well, so we got the coal upside down. That is very obstinate. It's just going to be really hard to do this, or it would be a shit show. Like, on the bottom we have the heart. Underneath that, the moon. So it's like, it would just be like emotional. And it would, like, I think that this would hurt, like I was saying, it would hurt someone because of the 2 here. Yeah, this would hurt someone else because of the 2, and therefore we're not going to do it. Again, this definitely harkens back to that if it's a one-on-one situation where you're like, suddenly you had an idea where like, I really want to go out to the bar, but you're with a person who you really care about, well, they're not going to do it. Or you're not going to do it. Because you know better. Underneath that, we have the sword. Okay. But they are considering it. They're not going to do it, but they are considering it. They're going to feel like they're loosed out. But it's for the benefit of this other person. They're trying to like not disrupt, not hurt, not cause trouble for. But they end up losing out. So it's like, okay. Cool, well you helped somebody else out at the cost of yourself, so that's great. I mean, like, do you want to be a martyr all the time, or... Alright, let's take a look at what this is, which is the last position, the short-term future. This is the losing... wait a second. I just grabbed this, but it was the cat that was here? That wasn't the cat, I just shuffled the wrong card in. Well, it was the Emperor. That was the right card. Let's see what the Emperor is here. Tell me about the Emperor. Tell me about the Emperor. My Sagittarius is here. Tell me about the Emperor. Okay. Got Virgo. Yeah, it's attraction. We feel like we really lost out because we were attracted to the person, Virgo. Okay, Virgo is the Virgin. Is just one of the zodiac signs that is known to be attractive. So yeah, it's attraction. And we feel like we definitely lost out on the fun, on the play, with Leo on the bottom. And I think we might, it's one of those things that's going to stay with us, like, oh, yeah, we could have done that, we lost out. It's like this background, like feeling of loss and resentment, that sort of a thing. But it can't be helped because if we disrupt the status quo, it affects somebody else. Let's do advice. Yeah, let's do advice for you guys. Have some advice. Okay, my Sagittarius. So I had the same cards pop out after I barely shuffled. I don't want to relive the same message. Can you have a different message, please? Just advice. Can I have some just advice for Sagittariuses, please? There we go. Okay. Okay. So we got the Page of Pentacles, and we have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, this is like keep it in your pants. This is keep it in your pants. Alright? That's all. And because doing anything other than that would result in judgment, major, you know, like a major issue, major event, or at least an event. It would be like blowing the horn, right? Like, loud. Loud, loud, loud. See if any oracle cards come out. Any cards for my Sagittariuses and for advice here? Any oracle card? Oh, there we go. Any oracle cards for advice? See if anything. Oh, here we go. So now I have the book upside down and the key upside down. Book and key. This is kind of like, this is a little bit like letting it go, but more like letting go control of how it's going to play out. Like, you don't have to let go of the entire situation, but you have to let go of control of the specifics of it. Okay, that's the key, is the control part, and the book is the specifics, is the, you know, the writing, it's the data. And again, on the bottom, I have the City upside down. You kind of have to play it out, like, naturally. Play it out naturally. But I also feel like there's going to be no, I feel like, yeah, it's just like, it keeps showing me, like, don't fall prey to the city upside down. Don't do anything that's like something that is going to get you caught in trouble. This isn't the time to do that. This is like, doing anything like that now would get you in trouble. I think you know that anyway, so you're not going to do it, Sagittarius. But this keeps popping out though. So the crown keeps popping out. It's like there's something you want, there's something you still want. But you don't know how to get it, or you don't know if you ever could get it because of your current situation. Blah. Blah. See if we can get some advice going further into the future. This is so blah. Any advice going further into the future? Like, let's look maybe a couple months, like, or a month, over a month. Tell me how the situation is going to progress going into further into the future. A few months, a couple months. Tell me more. Strength. Ooh, okay. Yeah, this is, man, it's like, I kind of feel like there's definitely tension. There's tension between you and another person, and this is the prize, right? This could be sexual tension, but it's like, it's ongoing. It's gonna keep going. It's best not to dwell on it, I think, right now, because it's not gonna happen, at least even in the next couple of months, because I just asked. But I feel like the tension is building. That's what strength is. It is like tension, knowing when to release tension and having that background tension and not having it be released. Okay. That's it. I mean, that's just the same message. So, oh man. I hope that helps you in some way, Sagittarius. And I wish you the best of luck in the next 2 weeks or in the next month. And you know, if you don't like your reading, it's okay. You can always change your future. It just requires extra willpower, extra focus, extra strength, and the future is still mutable, you know, because of free will and all that. This is just the most probable scenario, so take that, you know, and change your actions if you don't like the outcome in some way. All right? Anyway, thanks for joining me, and if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Take care.